Good afternoon, boys and girls. Graybeard is gone. We made some money yesterday so I could afford some beard dye so I look young and killer again. Ha! Just kidding. Don't mind the Chicago Bears hat. That is just proof that I did visit Soldier Field once in my life and went to a football game. It's always go Bucks over here, but this matches the fit, so we're going to wear it right now. Hey man, happy Thursday to everybody. Quick recap of Wednesday. We went 6-1. So if you tailed along, you made some money, and I hope that you did, because I'm sick of telling you guys to follow us, and we continue to cash, and I don't know who's cashing and who's not, but I hope you guys did. If you're watching this video today, that means you probably watched yesterday and you won some money, so you're back for some more. So I'm going to try to get you some. Quick recap: Denver Nuggets +3. Womp womp. Couldn't get it done. Close game at some points. They were leading in the second half, but couldn't get the job done. We got the Clippers -4, blowout. Spurs coming back from Europe, no chance. We had Washington team total under 112.5. I think they had like 60-something points in the fourth quarter. They weren't even close. Easy cash. College basketball, Texas Tech -13. They were up 16. Making free throws at the end of the game, and just had my fingers crossed that a Hail Mary three-pointer didn't go in. It did not. Instead, TCU decided to dunk the ball, and we covered that one. And then West Virginia team total under 58.5. They didn't even score 50 points. So those were all easy. Then we moved to Josh Krantz's 2 picks, followed Big Man Krantz on Twitter. His 2 picks yesterday were Boise State -7.5. They were up 10 late. Held on with some three-point shooting to survive, so they won by 10. And lastly, he took Alabama. As he says, if you give me Alabama with a plus next to them, I'm taking it. Alabama +1.5. They won the game outright, 88-84 against Mississippi State. Close game, but got the job done. So 6-1 yesterday. Let's do it again. So right now we are going to start off with the association again. We're going to go to a pick that many people may not be on board with. I like this pick a lot. We're going to go to Memphis, and we're going to take the Memphis Grizzlies -4.5. This line opened at -1.5. They are playing the Rockets. I understand how hot the Rockets are, especially on the road. Houston has played Memphis 3 times. They're 3-0. So they own this team. Houston has beaten Boston and Cleveland. I think Cleveland twice on the road. They're in second in the Western Conference, but Memphis is third in the Western Conference. And there's a reason why this line opened at 1.5 and steamrolled up to 4.5, because all the sharp money came in on them. And I don't care. Still going to take the 4.5. I've seen it at 5. I'd probably take it up to 6 and then I'd stop there. But that's going to be the pick. I think Sengun or Adams are going to be ruled out, which is probably why the line jumped so much, to be honest. I haven't heard anything yet as of recording this video, but I just think Memphis gets downhill, gets to the basket. Like I said, they've lost 3 times to this team already. They don't want to get embarrassed again. They're at home. Houston is on the last game of their road trip. Memphis is not that far from Houston, but Houston wants to get back home. Every team wants to get back home, sleep in their bed, see their girlfriend, see their side piece, see their wife, whatever the case is. Sometimes they want to see their kids. Who knows if they do or not, but these guys want to get back to their families or friends or something local to them. So Memphis -4.5. Next pick we're going to go with. We're going to stay in the NBA. I'm going to ride a team I've been riding all season long. Win, lose, or draw. Cleveland Cavaliers. They are at home taking on the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks are another darling team in the NBA right now, where teams are deciding, let's beat Atlanta, but let's not cover the spread against Atlanta. Atlanta's been a great cover team. I've used them several times myself, including a recent pick online I gave out for them +5 the other night. I think the buck just stops here. Cleveland, they lost 3 in a row. They finally got back on the winning wagon their last game. The line opened at 10.5. It's steamed down to 9.5 right now for the full game. So what I'm going to go with is Cleveland minus 4.5 in the first half of the game. I think they come out guns blazing. They take the first half. I don't know. They could blow them out in the first half. It could be tight, but I think they cover that 5. And then who knows what goes on with the rest of the game, but I don't want to stick around to find out. I want to get the green dollars, get the check mark, and get out of there. So that's what we're going to go with there. Our third pick, we're going to switch to a prop pick. We're going to do 2 prop picks actually today. Short slate in the NBA. College basketball is mostly mid-major, so that's what we're going to stick with. First one, we're going to go to the Utah Jazz and Walker Kessler. This guy's rebound total is set at 9.5, and I don't understand that. I don't care who's playing. I don't care who they're playing. 9.5 is too low for that guy. He gets double-digit rebounds in his sleep. He's covered this line 71% of the time in the season, which is crazy. So any prop, anything you're doing 7 out of 10 times is good, especially in sports betting. So we like that. In his last 5 games, he's covered 4 out of 5. In his last 15 games, he's covered 12 out of 15. So 80%. He's like clockwork. And tonight, 9.5, too low. So Walker Kessler to get 10 or more rebounds. We are on that one. So let's knock that out. One more prop pick in the NBA. We're going to go back to the Hawks and Cavs game. Zachary Rasheer, which was the number 1 pick in the NBA draft last year, has had an up and down sophomore season with Atlanta, but Atlanta's injured. Capella's not playing tonight. Jalen Johnson is out, and Cleveland is 19th in defensive rebounding efficiency, so they don't always clear the boards like they should. This dude is like 7'1". He's built like Durantula. A little bit thicker than Kevin Durant, pause, ayo. But he can get inside and get rebounds. He can get loose ball rebounds. He can follow up shots for rebounds. This guy's rebound total set at 3.5. Okay, he just came back from injury. He played 20 minutes in their last game, and he got 7 rebounds. He's gone over in 7 out of 10, and his minutes are going to go up. So I think he plays more than 20 minutes tonight, especially if Atlanta is able to keep that game close. Even if they're not, that's a kid that they like to get out there and get some minutes. And let's just face it, Atlanta's been short of bodies for weeks. They keep, covering games with smoke and mirrors. So, that goes back to my Cleveland pick. But I think this kid logs some minutes tonight, 25 maybe. And I think he easily goes over we need him to get 4 rebounds. He should, as Shaq said, if you're 7 foot tall, you should wake up and get 7 rebounds. So we need him to get 4. So that's going to be our 4th pick. We're going to lock that in. Our 5th pick, we're going to go to college basketball, and it is this is a cover play. I sent a video to my buddy Josh Krantz, who helps us out with picks here, and we talk basketball all the time. And I sent him a video the other day of all these teams that nobody knows about that cover the spread consistently. And it's not about the name on the front of the jersey at all. And people get lost in that. They don't want to bet games that aren't big games because they don't know the team. Just do some research. 15, 20 minutes, you got it. Fairleigh Dickinson is 15-5 against the spread this year. They've been a covering machine. They're playing Lemoyne. Lemoyne is 7-14 against the spread this year, so not good covering the spread. You got a team covering the spread 66% of the time, and a team covering 33% of the time. So, and that team at home is the team that covers, and the line is 5.5. It's a pretty short line for 2 mid-major teams that they're going in different directions as a team. Fairleigh Dickinson is a better team. They have a better record. This line should probably be more like 8. I'm going to take it at 5.5 because it's great. So we're going to get on that one. That's going to be our 5th pick. And then speaking with Josh gave me one pick that he likes, and he simply says, I'm sick of taking teams that don't play defense when I look at these matchups in college basketball. And he finds himself taking a team that he knows is better but they don't play defense and they don't end up covering the number. Well, in this one, Josh likes UTEP. They're playing Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky's at home. They're favored by 2.5, and he likes UTEP plus the 2.5 points. So we're going to go ahead and back that one and make that one an official play for us as well. So that's our 6 picks. Real quick recap. We have Memphis minus 4.5 at home against Houston. We have Cleveland minus 4.5 in the first half at home against the Hawks. We have Zachary Richard over 3.5 rebounds. We have Walker Kessler over 9.5 rebounds. We have Fairleigh Dickinson at home minus 5.5. That's fun to say, Fairleigh Dickinson. And we have UTEP on the road plus 2.5. Those are going to be your 6 picks. Lock them in. Let's go green today. And one more thing, shout out to Miss P. Happy birthday. Hope you have a million more. Let's go green tonight for her, boys. Let's do it.